Hello everyone and welcome to this gentle mobility class. You're going to need for this class a couple of blocks. Don't worry if you don't have the blocks, you can try and modify with something else when we get there. All right, so we're going to start let's start in fours. Just mobilize the spine a little bit. We're going to do some cat-cows. So make sure you have your knees underneath your hips and your hands are underneath your shoulders. Grip your yoga mat so you're not flattening in the hands, but you're really kind of gripping the yoga mat and activating the hands as well. So let's do some gentle cat-cows here. Exhale. When you round the back, inhale into a cow tilt. So take this moment to connect to your breath. Your breath is the direct portal to your body, to this moment. So the moment you bring awareness to your breath, you connect to yourself. So linking movement with breath. Inhaling for a cow tilt as you puff up the belly and the chest and release the widen the pelvic floor and the sit bones on your cow tilt. And then on the exhale, you pull everything back and in, lifting, pulling the sit bones together, the pelvic floor lifting, the belly lifting towards the spine. You're pressing on the hands and the knees. One more like that. Take it slow. Enjoy it. Very nice. And now we're going to lift the right leg and we're just going to do some gentle circles of the hip with your right leg to one side, starting with our hip mobility series, and then reverse it. And let's try the other side. Nice, gentle circles to one side. And then reversing, just warming up the hips. And we're going to open and close as if we're peeing, a dog peeing in a hydrant. This is why these are called fire hydrants. So just open and close. And other side. Very nice. All right, we're going to come into a butterfly position, Baddha Konasana, so feet are together. And we're going to hold our feet, kind of sort of trying to see if we can open our feet like a book. Our spine is super straight, so find a really straight, neutral spine here. Open the chest wide in the collarbones. So let's just do that for a moment and feel this butterfly pose, pressing the knees down towards the floor, breathing into this posture. Relaxing and releasing, so no tension. Although you are exerting, you're not pushing or trying to force anything. You're working with your breath to open up, okay? So don't force. The more you do it, the easier it's going to become. So just practice with gentle awareness. On the exhalation, we're going to go and close the knees and round the back, kind of in like that cat tilt. And then inhale, you're going to open into that butterfly pose again. So exhale, connecting breath with movement, working on hip and spinal mobility at your own pace. Remember not to focus on shapes and our form, but rather how you feel inside, how this movement works for you, where you feel any tension or stress or holding or gripping. Notice all those things rather than notice how deep you're going into the posture or what it looks like. Let's do a few more. I like to even look up sometimes in my butterfly. That feels good for me. Stretching the neck might not work for you, but just try it out. Very nice. And come back into that butterfly, and let's hold that for a few breaths again. And we're just gonna walk forward. So just walk your hands forwards. Try and not round your back here, but rather send your hips back, sit bones up, tilting in the pelvis. So you're making a lot of space for your forward bend here, and walk forwards as much as you can to feel that really nice inner thigh stretch. Hold it for a few breaths. Very nice. Now let's come into force again. This time, we're going to bring the right leg all the way out. So we're going to, again, work on spinal and hip mobility at the same time, and also stretching of the inner thighs. So from this position, you're going to tuck in the back toes of your left foot, or the foot that is bent, the leg that is bent rather, and you're going to come into a straight spine. We're going to exhale and go into that cat tilt that we were doing. So rounding of the back, cat tilt. And then we're going to turn out our leg. So our foot is going to face forwards, externally rotating the leg. And then we're going to bend the knee and walk as far as we can into that deep stretch. From here, we're going to find that extension of the spine again and come back into the starting position. So round the back, cow tilt, cat tilt. So round the back, cat tilt, turn out the leg, hip mobility, walk. Keep the rounding of the spine here, and then extend the spine in this position. You're going to feel a really nice stretch on the inner thigh here. And walk back. It's going to take a few tries to just really get the full movement. Don't worry about it. Just do the best that you can. And follow me. All right, let's do our rounding of the back. Cat tilt. Exhale. Now turn out the leg and walk towards the bent leg. Keep the rounding of the back. And now extend the spine. Walk back. Come to your neutral starting position. Round the back again a few times so you really get this move. It's a little complex, but you'll do it a few times and it'll get easier. Straighten the spine and go back. Turn in, round the back. Use the breath. Turn your foot out. Walk out. Keep the rounding of the back. Extend the spine. Walk back. Turn in and round. Last one. Turn out. Extend the spine. Walk back and come back to neutral. Very nice. All right, let's try the other side. So there's a lot going on there. There's external rotation, internal rotation. So you're working on your hip mobility. There's also the mobility of the spine. There's also the coordination of this, all of this, the body. So you're creating new neural pathways as well in your brain. So it's really a great movement. Don't worry about it if you don't get it. The first few times you repeat this class and you'll eventually get it. Okay? Just do the best that you can. All right, so let's extend the leg, tucking the toes of the bent leg. We're going to start with a neutral spine here, hands underneath your shoulder blades. All right, underneath your shoulders. Let's do a cat tilt, round the back, exhale. Turn out. Keep the rounding of the back, walk and bend the other leg. Extend the spine. Walk back. Turn in, round the back. Exhale, turn out. Keep the rounding of the back. Extend the spine. Walk back. Turn in, round the back. Turn out. Walk. Extend the spine. Walk back. Turn in, round the back. Last one. Walk. Up. Turn out. Walk. Extend. Walk back. Turn in. Very nice. All right. So now grab your blocks and we're going to place the blocks in front of us. You're going to find the level that works for you. The higher the block, the harder it's going to be. So just work at whatever level you want to work out. Okay? So bring your sit bones really underneath you. So I like to grab my butt and just find my sit bones and really find my sit bones in the floor. Find your closer muscles and really wrap around your TBA and stabilize your spine so you're really sitting very straight and not rounding in your back. Okay, so you want to find a very strong, straight spine. You're going to bring your hands, fingertips next to you like this, and we're going to start with some leg lifts. So we're going to lift one leg and bring it back. And the other. We'll do 10 of each leg. So maybe try 5 with one level of the blocks. And if that feels too easy for you, go up another level and try it like that. Make sure you're not compromising your foundation. So that means you're not rounding in the spine, and as you get tired, really putting pressure in your lower back, but you're staying sitting up. Let's do 5 more. All right, very nice. Now we're gonna give this a try. This is a lot harder. We're gonna do both legs at the same time. If that feels impossible for you, just do another set of alternating legs, all right? It is a lot harder. For this one, I like to put my hands a little bit more forward. That gives me a lot more stability that I have my hands behind me. So you're gonna have to find your sweet spot for your hands. And up. So this is working your core and your legs, your psoas muscle, and your thighs. Really great exercise. I'm using a little bit of momentum here because I need it. That's okay. Do the best that you can. Ideally, we don't use any momentum and we just use the muscles to do this exercise. Let's do 2 more. That's better. All right, and let it go. Very nice. We're gonna come into a low lunge position. This is also going to challenge your brain. Again, you're gonna create some new neural pathways in your brain. It's gonna take a little while to also get good, or not good, but really get this exercise. I don't like to say good or bad, but get this exercise really embodied. So we're going to come into a low lunge position. Let's just do that for a second and stay here and feel this posture to stretch the right psoas. Bring your hips forward, so your pubic bone up towards the chest. Bring your hands behind your lower back, so you're really opening in the collarbone, in the shoulders, getting a really nice stretch here. Good. So from here, we're going to place the hands on the floor, and we're going to bring that left leg, swing it back, and bring that right knee forwards into a pigeon. So we're breaking it down here. After, we're going to try and do it in combination, but let's hold this pigeon for a moment to really stretch this right glute. So bring that right knee, you want the knee to be directly across your hip bone or a little bit more open. Take some deep breaths here. Good. And now we're going to come back to the low lunge position. So we're going to slowly tuck in the back toes, bring and swing that left knee forwards and come into that low lunge position again. So this is going to take some adjusting. So now straight from here, we're going to come down into that pigeon. So use your hands to help you. Take one breath here and then come up and find your low lunge. Slowly, slowly, take all the time you need. We'll do a few rounds of that so you get really familiar with the movement. Of course, the less you use your hands, the more you're using your core and your body, but it's okay to use the hands for support. One more like that. I find the transition of the leg forwards to low lunge is the hardest, but that might be easier for you. I don't know. Good. And let's try the other side. So we're going to bring our right leg forwards. And let's find that low lunge, stretching that front thigh, front psoas muscle, pubic bone forwards towards the chest. You can even try a little back bend here if that feels good for you. Very nice. And now swing that right leg back and come into your pigeon. Left knee towards the outside of the mat. Take a moment to feel this posture, find your deepest version, and relax and release. One more breath like that to find more space, more surrender, more depth. And slowly come up. We're going to go into the combo of the low lunge into pigeon. So swing your right leg forwards, come into that low lunge, slowly, slowly, no rushing. And then hands down, swing your right leg back and find your pigeon. And again, come up and slowly swing your right leg forwards, find your low lunge. Swing your right leg back, find your pigeon. Easy, slow, controlled movements. Doing the best that you can. If this is not working for you at all, just stay in your low lunge. Again, do a nice hold there and then stay in your pigeon, no problem. We're going to do one more. Woo! Very nice. All right, so we're here on fours. We're going to come into our side. So we're on a modified side plank here. Your shoulders or your hand is underneath your shoulder. Your knee is underneath your hip. Your back leg is tucked. Your back toes are tucked. We're going to bring our arm extended and we're going to lift the left leg. Very strong posture here. We're going to bring toes and fingertips to touch in the front and then open. And exhale. And inhale, open. We'll do 10 of these. With control. One more. Extend and hold. Stretch, 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 stretch. Very nice. And come up into your knee and we'll stretch to the other side for gates pose. Okay, let's go into the other side. This is our last exercise, so we're almost there. You're doing a great job. Find your modified plank. Really activate your left obliques. Lift your arm and leg using the core. Hold it there for a few breaths and start. Slowly, slowly. And 5 more. Three, 2, and 1. Stretch as much as you can. Very nice. And come up and exhale to the other side. Stretch the left side body. All right. we're going to end class there. I hope you enjoyed class. If you want to take a little bit of a rest, it is quite a dynamic mobility class, so you should definitely feel your body energized and a lot of heat in the body as well. Well, I definitely feel it because I'm in the really hot weather, but it definitely is an energetic practice. So if you want to rest for a few minutes here, please do that. Take a little shavasana. Just take a moment to relax, release, and just feel the benefits of the practice. It's always great to do after a workout. All right, I'll see you in the next class. Bye.